Don't want no shackles. Don't want no shackles on me. Don't want no shackles. Don't want no shackles on me. I sat down with Big Brother. Don't like those RFIDs. Got the blues about my freedom. Got the blues about tyranny. I got the blues about my freedom. Got the blues about tyranny. I sat down with Big Brother and the national ID. Don't want a chip in my wallet, chip in my car. And if I want to travel, it's nobody's business how far. Don't want no shackles. Don't want no shackles on me. I said shame on Big Brother, always tracking and tracing me. Don't want a chip in my mother, chip in my wife, a chip in my babies. Stay out of our life. Don't want no shackles. Don't want no shackles on me. I sat down with Big Brother. No more slavery. Play it for me, baby.
This country starts early. It works hard. It stays focused. It keeps moving. It stands ready. And it carries the weight. Strong coffee for a strong nation.
This is all you ever hear about in this country is our differences. It's all they ever talk about. Politicians and the media always pushing the things that separate us, things that make us different. That's the way the ruling class operates in any society. They divide the rest of the people. They keep the lower and the middle classes fighting with each other so that they, the rich, can run off with all the fucking money. Fairly simple thing. Fairly simple thing happens to work. Anything that's different about us, you know that's what they're pushing at you. Racial differences, religious, ethnic, national backgrounds, jobs, income, education, social status, sexuality, anything they can do to keep us fighting with each other so that they can keep going to the bank.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Keep it home, baby.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
What's up, everybody? Back to another Talking with Conspiracy with the full crew is back. Back and better than ever.
Hello, everybody. Missed everybody so much. So glad to be here.
There you go.
Glad you're back in 4K.
Yeah. We are rocking and rolling in the. I hope I'm about to spam my own chat again, like I did the other day. No good. What's up, chat? We got a chat is rumbling on the Rumble and the YouTube. Wally's World, brother Wally, he measured at 2:49. He got here early. John P. Don't tread on me. Coffee. Let's just play I had the ad in there. Got Jen. She is here today. Grateful for her to be here. Victoria Encrypted Research is here. Came back for another. Brother Dave Waffle House across the pond here. He's lurking and listening. Colt Maccabee says Big what up to Mark Twain. Brother Dave. Temple Owl is here. I was about to go switch the Rumble and then get somebody else. There we go. We got Independent Alberta on the Rumble. We got Hello. Got Carl from across the pond too. We got Raz, Wild West, Sweets, and James. Of course, we got Sweets.
Sweets is always here.
Sweets is the glue. She makes sure she gets all the links shared out and helps everybody.
My boy Colt. Hello, sir. Good sir. I just got onto the chat here myself. Gotta get all my windows open.
Yeah. Thank you, Independent Alberta. She's Independent Alberta gifted 5 subscriptions. So that's awesome.
Nice.
On the Rumble there.
Ooh-hoo.
Much love to you on that. Appreciate you. We're gonna have a fun show today. We're gonna be all over the place as always because it's us. We just do what we do. Jamie even asked me, "What's on the itinerary?" I don't know. We're just here. Just here to talk. We do have some subjects. I got a bunch of clips from the WEF today. Of course, we're going to talk about the snow apocalypse. You know, we got coming through here this weekend. It's looking serious. Hopefully I'm ready. We'll see how it is. I'm hoping it's snow. I don't want any ice.
Oh, y'all are in the ice shit, bro. It's coming.
Well,
yeah.
ice. I don't want no ice.
Y'all, hell, I know where you live, Jamie.
We got ice and ice in Memphis. It's a beautiful thing, baby.
The double ice.
It's baby boy. Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, snow apocalypse. And then, like I said, with lots of stuff in the forum. We're going to talk about. I do want to talk about Independent Alberta. I don't know if y'all seen it.
Yeah, boy, that movement went crazy over the week. I guess Sunday night or whatever, people were lined up. I mean, it looked like 1,000 deep, to go sign their names up in the morning. Like the sun wasn't even up yet, and these folks were lined down the highways to go get on that agenda. I never thought I'd be an Alberta fan, but come on, baby, y'all are welcome. We'll take you.
I did see. Let me see if before I can quote this correctly. I know I saved it. And where we're sitting right there, I only got a couple. I got a couple clips. I'm gonna say. I always say this damn word. Saskatchewan, whatever the hell you have to say that.
Saskatchewan.
Yeah, Saskatchewan, whatever. I'm from Memphis. I can't fucking say Canadian words. But there was I seen a thing talking about maybe they joined forces and both of them have their own little new nation right there. Just all their exports come to the United States anyway, so that they would be just taken care of. And they wouldn't be paying all the terrible stuff they had to deal with right now. I said, well, hell, we can swing there. We start there. What'd you say, Foot Clan, Mr. Duffy? Or did you have the wrong one pulled up? It might be Mr. Duffy or the wrong. He got so many different ones. But here, let's play this here. Start it off with some.
Canada's geography is uncooperative. Almost 90% of Canadians reside in a thin corridor along the U.S. border, thousands of kilometers from the oil sands. The nation's 3 biggest cities, Toronto, Montreal, and Vancouver, are all over 1,500 kilometers away from Fort McMurray. This creates an impossible choice. If you build a refinery near the oil, you spend a fortune transporting the finished fuel south to the people. If you build it near the people, you spend just as much moving the heavy crude oil to the refinery first. Either way, geography eats the profit. Geography isn't just distance, it's also terrain. The Rocky Mountains block easy access to the Pacific. The Canadian Shield to the east is a massive slab of ancient rock that resists pipeline tunneling. To the north is unstable permafrost. Then there's the issue of market size. Canada has 40 million people. The United States has 300 to 35 million. A modern refinery is a massive investment costing $5 to $10 billion. To make that pay off, you need a large, stable market. This is why Canada's existing refineries mainly supply local demand, not the world. There simply isn't a large enough population to justify billion-dollar expansions. The entire Canadian market is only 2 million barrels per day, while the US market is 20 million. You would have to export refined products to make the economics viable, but that's extremely difficult because the US doesn't need Canadian gasoline. Shipping overseas is expensive, and you'd be competing against massive Gulf Coast refineries that have better economies of scale and direct shipping access. This is the geography trap. Canada's oil is in the wrong location, its population is too small and distant, and it is landlocked. There is one final geographic factor, the climate. It is significantly more expensive to build and operate refineries in Canada than in warmer climates. Construction. In Alberta, winter temperatures often fall to -30 or -40 degrees Celsius. At those temperatures, concrete won't cure and steel becomes brittle. Construction essentially halts for months. A refinery that takes 3 years to build in Texas might take 5 in Alberta. Every extra year adds financing costs and delayed revenue. Operating costs are higher too. In a Canadian winter, heating bills are enormous. Every pipe and tank must be heated and heavily insulated. Equipment must be specially designed for the extreme cold, winterization, and it fails more often. A refinery in Alberta might spend 20 to 30% more on operations than one in Texas, just because of the climate. Furthermore, demand for gasoline drops significantly in the Canadian winter. Refineries are most efficient when running at a steady, high capacity, so this fluctuation makes operations less profitable. The U.S. Gulf Coast, with its mild winters and stable demand, simply doesn't have these problems. The issue isn't that Canada can't build refineries, it's that they will always be at a competitive disadvantage due to geography and climate. There is one last factor, pipeline politics. Canada's oil is landlocked and needs pipelines to reach any market. For decades, nearly all pipelines flowed south, creating total dependence on the U.S. market. Canada did try to build pipelines to its own coastlines. Energy East, to the Atlantic, was canceled in 2017 after years of delays. Northern Gateway to the Pacific was canceled in 2016 due to environmental and indigenous opposition. Trans Mountain expansion to the Pacific took over a decade, faced massive opposition, and saw its budget swell from $7 billion to $30 billion. That pipeline finally opened in 2024, granting Canada access to Asian markets. But here is the final problem. Asian nations like China, India, and South Korea possess their own massive modern refineries. They want to import crude oil and refine it themselves. That's where the value is added. They are not interested in importing already refined products from Canada. So despite better pipeline access, Canada is still stuck selling crude oil, not finished fuels. Here is the brutal truth about why Canada can't build its own refineries. It has nothing to do with technology. Canada has world-class engineering. It isn't about money. Canada is a wealthy nation with access to capital. It's not even about a lack of political will. Governments have tried for decades. The answer is geography. Canada's oil...
Energy, innovation, and freedom if we had our own country.
$79 for steak. Alberta needs to leave this country.
When Alberta goes independent, we'd pay 0 income tax in 5 years. Serious. That's like getting a raise overnight. Mass immigration is breaking the system, and that's why Alberta needs independence. We can build a system that works.
I'm done. The second that independence petition drops, I'm signing it so I have a future.
The second it drops.
A lot of them, like you said, a lot of them did too. I know there's an AI video, but yeah, it was for sure. Here's what you were talking about right here. There was people lined up.
Right.
Or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah. I saw footage that was showing the line of vehicles going in that morning while it was still dark outside. You know, it's Canada. What Canada has done is, you know, the banning of firearms, you know, the limiting of ownership, you know, the way they're pushing everything further left on their political agenda, you know, people want out of it, you know. In America, just like other people from other countries want to flock to America, you know, these guys want to come to America as well, you know. So let's make them a state. Hey, and listen, people want to be like, oh, well, Jamie's racist. He only wants white people to come to America. Hey, North Mexico, when y'all are ready to stop dealing with the cartel and the narco government that is also tied to the cartel, we'll take you guys. Okay, we'll take everything north of Mexico City and turn South Mexico into another province as well. You know, I think we should take over Canada. I think we should take over North Mexico. I think we should take over Greenland. We should probably secure Iceland while we're at it. I mean,
well, I mean, on that note, you know, it's how much you know about the Monroe Doctrine? And
I know it's being redirected as the Trump Doctrine now. And my understanding of it is that the idea is that the United States is to secure the security of the Western Hemisphere and the Americas, right? I mean, am I wrong? Isn't that kind of...
No, that's it. I mean, that was Western Hemisphere first, and
we'll worry about our stuff.
Right. You know, that's, you know, and Marco Rubio said that, you know, there's clips of him saying that, you know, hey, we need to take care of our side and everything. We've always poured money into. I got a funny clip in a little bit where from the WEF where guy was like, "Oh, we don't need United States to, you know, defend us," and then 5 minutes later or something like that, 11 minutes later, they asked him about it again. He said, "Oh, no, that's not what I said."
Well,
you know,
somebody got his ear and was like, "You didn't want to agree with that," you know, like.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, sure, it's. Oh, here it is. I'll play it real quick, and then we'll continue our discussion. It's funny.
Hey, girl, what you doing?
Oh, come on, volume.
My answer is unequivocally yes. First is a direct answer to the question of this panel: can Europe defend itself? My answer is unequivocally yes.
Without the Americans.
Without the Americans, I mean,
how?
Well, look.
But you're relying on them for these key elements. You said earlier that Europe can defend itself without the Americans. If it comes down,
not exact, Mike. So that's not
more or less.
Let's.
We'll go back to the transcript. Yeah. More or less.
I love journalists.
You should be one. Fuck you talking about?
Like, he's got the typical inbred upper jaw of those European fucks that have kept everything in the family. You know, like
now it makes sense.
Like,
now it makes sense.
You know. Here you are on video saying A, B, C, and he's like, I didn't say that. It's not
11 minutes later. It's like,
bro, we haven't even cut yet. We've been recording the whole time.
We're just gonna
we
rewind.
both know you said that shit.
I mean, like, you know, like an hour later, you know, they have a discussion for an hour. You know, hey, maybe I don't remember what I said an hour ago.
Well, I think
10 minutes before, you know, fuck.
I think it's a proven example of these guys just speaking in the moment and saying whatever the fuck it is they need to say to whatever crowd they're in front of. You know, it doesn't matter what I said 10 minutes ago. It matters what I'm saying now because you're here. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. It's insane. But I, you know, I get on the side of it, I really do. I think we need to take care of ourselves. I see it in the next couple of years. I think by 2028, I say we might be the United States, the whole Venezuela.
Take it all, man.
Up.
Take everything from Panama up.
Yeah, Venezuela and Panama, and all the way up to the tippy top of Canada.
So
he's already talking about. Trump today was talking about the Arctic Ocean too, right there. So
right.
So
check this out. I pulled up the Monroe Doctrine, right? Basically, James Monroe, in his annual address to Congress, this went down December 2, 1823, and the core principles of his statement was this: the Americas of the New World and Europe being the Old World, separate spheres, separate types of influence, complete different political systems. Basically, he lays out that the U.S. would not interfere in European wars, their internal affairs or existing European colonies, dependencies in the Western Hemisphere. It says the Western Hemisphere is henceforth closed to future European colonization or the establishment of new European controlled territories. Now, you can take that and roll that into this whole migration that they're trying to do out of the Middle East and put all these people into the U.S. Look at what's going on in Minneapolis right now. Up in Ohio, another big Somali base there. So the Trump doctrine is basically him dropping what's already been said and modernizing it, when people are losing their fucking mind about it.
Like it's new.
I mean,
right.
Everything Trump's been saying, though, is the crazy thing. Is really is none of it what he said. A lot of his philosophy, it's all been said before. Especially, most of it's been all Democrat philosophy. He's really what Trump is doing is old school Democrat philosophy. He's just keep it going.
These people, these new colonies of ours, these territories, they're not going to fucking vote, right? We're not adding 25 new senators and, well, it would be an even number, but you know what I'm saying? Like, right? We're not going to, there would be territories that we control.
Territories. Just like Guam,
Puerto Rico.
The United States is one big long story of acquiring territory. There's a video you can watch that's like a time lapse map sequence, and it's badass, and it just shows you like fucking starts like blip, 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 and how it changes and what year and why, what treaty, what deal, etc. And there's no, I don't know why motherfuckers think that has stopped, that somehow like Mark Twain said invest in land because they ain't making no more of it. So right. Land moves like in control of like it's, so I don't know why motherfuckers are just retarded, and it's business, So
it is. It's they've done it before. They bought Alaska. They've part of their nation. Louisiana Purchase.
Texas.
We're just stupid. Alaska. We are fucking stupid of people. You know what I mean? Look where, the Louisiana Purchase, purchase from France.
Man, imagine not doing some of those things. Imagine not wanting these Greenland and Iceland.
Well, the Greenland thing, if you look back too, is like they've been working on this for a long, long time.
1867 is the first time that it came up, and it was under President Andrew Johnson. They were trying to buy it back then. At the same time that Alaska was purchased. I'm sorry, the Secretary of State was William Seward. He was the same guy that orchestrated the Alaska purchase, and they started talking about Greenland back then. So it's not new. And then in 1910 it came up again. It says that Ambassador to Greenmark Maurice Francis Egan proposed a land swap involving either the Philippines and the Danish West Indies, but it went nowhere. Then in 1946, it hit again under Harry Truman, where we secretly proposed to buy it for $100 million, and not real sure who shut that down. But several times since 1800 has this been going on. So it's not people need to stop with this. Oh my God, it's new. No.
Really, like we always call both sides. We always try to make sure we do that, thing. But it's, a lot of ones are saying that just because it's Trump doing it. If it had been Biden doing this, they would have been, that's what we need to do.
They'd be all with it.
Yeah. If Kamala had won and then she was doing this, they fell over backwards and it's cool, but. Just because
what sucks is the polarization not only obviously makes people divided, but it actually makes it where on your own side, you are reticent to critique your president. And so it like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll let shit slide. There's like an elephant in the room right now, you know, but we want to celebrate. We want to fucking have victories. We want to have, you know, we want to have these moments of achievement for our cause and our conservative beliefs. And something like this is really awesome, man. Like, imagine just the raw territory resources. Like, it's a great thing potentially. And fuck, let's bring stability to, the region, stop the drug trafficking, human smuggling, murder, cartel, fucking mafia run chaos, So if we could just put an end to that, I'm not against it. Fuck it. What, all this other shit's not working. All this soft shit's not working. So, I'll trust the plan a little longer. I'll trust the plan.
I mean, it's always one thing after another. It's like one thing, like, hey, he's going to put a limit on interest rates for credit cards, which I think is, that's a good thing. It's always just like back and forth.
Yeah, I'm not mad at anybody that wants to punish the credit card companies, insurance companies, the financial district. Like, honestly, we're beating a dead horse here, and our viewers are just tired of hearing it. But the Federal Reserve needs to go. And until that happens, honestly, like, I mean,
yeah, that's the
big one. That's the ticking time bomb. That's kind of like the nuclear, like that thing's ticking, boy. Oof.
Well, right now there's all kinds of the stuff right now going on. BlackRock just sold $56 million worth of Bitcoin.
Right.
They liquidate a whole bunch of it. They're over here. Dude. They had it come. Let's see. I know I saved it. What did I save it at?
What are you guys doing? What's that one dude? It's the little black dude. He's like, me? Nothing. Just hanging out. Okay, that's BlackRock right now. Like, what are you doing, man? Me?
Yeah, we ain't doing shit. Don't worry about us.
Man, come on now. Yeah.
Beetlejuice.
Right. Beetlejuice, right? That's right. That's him.
Yep.
BlackRock doing the Beetlejuice, man. Fucking all day.
Oh man.
Yeah, sending waves. I mean, and in the market is such, like, in anybody that's fooled around with it knows it's a casino, and this, there are just impulse moves. So, like, it could be for nothing, but it don't matter. It has this, this whole effect. Remember the joint? Elon smoked the joint, the whole thing. Like, it's
right.
They're like, ooh, which is it ain't my fucking fault that you guys are a bunch of herd animals that move with these impulse herd. You know what I mean? As soon as the stock slips, it's like everybody's like piles on. Brrr, and the GameStop thing, another example. So, it's just so arbitrary. Just know that.
Right.
Anyway.
Absolutely. Have you heard that the Bank of England was told to prepare for a market crash if the United States announces alien life? This is a real.
I saw that.
It's a real thing.
Like, another news, Revelation says Babylon the Great will crumble and all the merchants will weep for their great loss. John, back to you. Hey, I see it coming, man. The writing's on the wall. Been weighed in the balances and found wanting type of thing.
Something's going to give on it. And I mean,
modern monetary theory,
any kind of reason,
printing, usury. Oh man, it's going to collapse. That is the system, right? That is what it's talking about, right? It's got to be.
Yeah, this is any reason to crash this damn system. They want to crash it. They want to push
getting ready
digital
to see
currency.
Some stuff that was written about, like, take what you will, make of you what you will of that. But there are books that wrote very specifically about, like, some things that are going down right now. It seems to me, anyway. I mean, you could argue that they're so loose that and these things are not brand new. There's always been wars and such, but I think that this corrupt system and this exploited fake merchant system that spans the world based on this fiat currency, I don't see what else could be Babylon the sickly teat. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Let me shout out Knights of the Storm and Angry Tigers Den. Just rated the stream over here on Rumble, so appreciate y'all coming. Thank you for being here. First time. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Let me shout out some of the chat here. We got Charlie Rose on YouTube. Mike Nation over on YouTube. Wally's World came back. He's back. He's driving on us. We got Jason Barker and Karen Carpenter and Ashley from Knights of the Storm is all here. Ophelia's here now. Let's see who else snuck in over here. I thought the chat wasn't moving for a little bit, and all of a sudden I seen the number like 65 over here for. I was like, oh, I'm way behind. What the hell? Thanks, Independent Berta, for the link. I'll sure check that out. I'll pull it up. Oh, it's a small video. I'll share that in just a second. Let me fix the chat here. Appreciate y'all being here. It's great to have the whole crew back for ones who's just getting here. Welcome,
the OG3.
Yeah. The crew, the full crew is here, and we're having fun and doing what we do best. Just having fun talking shit. I've been saying on a bunch of other shows, I still think, especially, they had, I don't know if y'all get to see it or not, but the Pope came out and said that, we're going to say there's alien life this year. They're going to have, disclosure. So
in other news,
the Catholics are positive on that.
Watchers descend and make love to human women, creating a race of giants. Back to you, Don. They're paying us with our own coin. We're going to go ahead and tell you some shit this year, guys. Go ahead and get ready for that. It's going to be a big deal.
I think they're just trying to use it. They're just going to use it for us to push this narrative of, being able to take. Let me play this real quick, and then I'll get on my little soapbox for a second. Let me play this video. Then I'll start saying.
As far as putting words in order is concerned, AI already thinks better than many of us. Therefore, anything made of words will be taken over by AI. If laws are made of words, then AI will take over the legal system. If books are just combinations of words, then AI will take over books. If religion is built from words, then AI will take over religion. This is particularly true of religions based on books, like Islam, Christianity, or Judaism. Judaism calls itself the religion of the book, and it grants ultimate authority not to humans, but to words in books. Humans have authority in Judaism, not because of our experiences, but only because we learn words in books. Now, no human can read and remember all the words in all the Jewish books, but AI can easily do that. What happens to a religion of the book when the greatest expert on the holy book is an AI?
Bert, Dave, I'll let you start on that one. I want.
So is that Yuval Noah Harari? Is that who that was?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Yes, that's
that
Harari.
Yuval Noah Harari.
That is him.
Right. And he is a fucking creep. And this is one of many, speeches he has done on these dystopic, just dystopian nightmare scenarios. So I don't doubt him. That's the fucking problem. I'll tell you this, like when somebody says take over religion, what does that mean? Like that phrase to me means like at some point we've all heard like there will be this like in the Greek Catholicos or Catholic means like universal. So we hear about this like one world faith church thing. So is AI gonna blend a script and just put this iron tight theology that just fucking becomes the mother religion, the Abrahamic godfather of the religions, you know, just bringing Judaism and Christianity and, you know, right? Not for me, it won't, because I've read the book and AI can't fool me, but there is a great deception coming, the book says. So it's very interesting. But this guy seems to be like so many others celebrating the fucking fact, like he's like the devil's handyman reject that's here to tell you about their little evil plans. Like, haha, our computer will tell you how to believe your faith and it'll fucking render you speechless. You'll all be deceived by our pharmakia. You know, he's just fucking creep. So that's my take on Yuval Noah Harari and their plans to use AI to take over language, books, the written word, communication, the beauty of that art. Yeah, fuck all that shit. That's my 2 cents, brother.
We've said it on here, and I know I've said it a bunch of times. Like, if you had the ability, like I did buy some, like, you know, Kindle books on Kindle, stuff like that. And some stuff you can only get, like, you know, some people don't have the means to print books that's not just, you know, digital. But if you could buy a paperback, hardback, pick them up. They're going to need, future generations are going to need these books, because they're going to take that with the AI, and once they can do that, once everything's like, well, it's just AI's remembering it, well, then they can adjust it. They've been doing that as it is. They've been adjusting history as it is.
Memory hole.
Books. And I see Jamie's moving his hands. He's muted. He's raising hell, but he's
motherfucker. We're here. Hear me out, people. Hear me out. What if hieroglyphs are just emojis?
They are. Of course they are. That's fucking hilarious, dude. What the fuck?
Right? We simplified a language down to a group of pics. Look, the Egyptians were way ahead of us, okay? AI came in and destroyed everything, okay? The Terminator T3 series came in and just started whacking motherfuckers in North Africa, and they were like, you know what? We don't have electricity anymore. We don't have a data port to save anything, so let's put all these emojis on the wall. I'm done.
Damn, bro, why doesn't it like sound false though to me?
Think about this. Think about
this.
It's
forgotten history. I think it is forgotten history. They had technology. They had technology way back. I think especially the Great Pyramid, the Sphinx, all that's much older than they say it is.
I think those are technologies that are like sacred, divine, and hidden by the controllers that are over us. Think about people that have almost cracked the code on free energy and this sort of perpetual. Yeah, all of them. So it's like we're being controlled by this network, this cabal. But yeah, I think those are sacred, divine. I mean, if you read like some of the Hermetic mysteries and the Trismegistus, all this stuff, and I don't necessarily believe all that, but if you read into it and stuff, it talks about these sacred sciences and stuff, and you're like, man, they knew stuff we don't know. Mm-hmm. And all throughout history, whether it be Prometheus being given fire from the gods, whether it be Enoch, who said that the Watchers gave them gifts of knowledge, everything from makeup for women to how to read the moon, to metallurgy and working with metals and ores to make, well, sword and spear and shield, my friend. So like all these crafts were given from above. And if you like watch American Horror Story and you hear certain reports of like people in the tech world, You'll hear certain people be like, man, it just kind of came to me, man. I was like microdosing and fucking like the elf machine, people gave me this vision of the next great app. And you're like, that's weird, bro. Like, but it's like that story is old as fuck. So I don't doubt it because that's happened before. Anyway.
Yeah, I think you're looking at we've forgotten history. We got lost it, and it just came out, and there's some that say it had about 6 times it's happened like that. We've lost it all that. They turn around and that's why the other pyramids don't look as great as the Great Pyramid and stuff like that. That technology was lost, and we didn't know how to do it. And we're just trying to half-ass it. You see that in the cities all around the world, like Bobak and stuff. You turn around and you look at the newer spots, it's smaller stones. It's not as big.
Ballback, yeah, right.
And so you turn around and you see all that stuff. I really do think that's kind of what happened. But I was sitting there thinking about it. I finally got my thought back to my head. Like the movie Stargate. When they went over there went through the portal, and because of stuff happened, basically like the AI do whatever, evil do whatever, he pulled all language away where they couldn't write nothing down, so they stopped everybody from being able to communicate with words, and it was banned to write words. And that's kind of what they haven't said it, but it's kind of like some of the stuff they lean to, because you hear all this rhetoric from all these son of a bitches over here on these forums talking about, well, we need to start history. I got a few clips on today for what I can show.
The more they control words, Ricky, it's literally Orwellian. You remember 1984, they began to use newspeak, and they obliterated words, and there were words that were forgotten and even, banned or outlawed. They started saying things like super plus ungood and, shit like that. It was called double speak and fucking quack speak, and, you had double think, and there's a whole dictionary.
We get that going on right now.
It's happening.
It's happening right now.
Yuval Noah just said that's what AI was going to do as well, in so many words. So very Orwellian, literally to a T. Fuck.
It is. It's very Orwellian, and you look at it, and then you see a lot of a certain group talk. We need to push on a narrative, push on a we need to start in school and get these kids educated and taught the way we think they should be. And they want it. We know they manipulate in the kids at school and in the colleges. I was listening to a guy talk about it the other day, and he was talking about his friend's daughter, and they were asking him, like, okay, who's the first president? The first presidents, and they could name George Washington. Like, okay, what do you know about George Washington? He's like, well, he was a slave owner. Well, what else do you know about him? Like, that's it. That's all the history lesson was of George Washington in the schooling right now. It's like none of the other stuff he's done, all the good stuff he's done. So it's like they're just cutting and
have you ever
cutting
seen
and pasting history right now, and just cutting out whatever they want to and go poop and throw it over to the side. We don't need this no more. Let's just put our softer whatever or agenda pushed history, and that's what they're teaching kids. And like I said, we need to, if you have books, do not throw books away.
That's right.
If you have actual I say, DVDs and all that kind of stuff, anything that with physical material and physical hardware, hold on to it. Don't get on the board like, well, I can just stream it. No, if my internet goes out with this snowstorm coming up this weekend, and I got my generator running for my power, I'm gonna put my DVDs and my Blu-rays in and watch TV the whole damn time while I'm waiting on power to come back on. I promise you.
Ricky, before I forget, have you seen the Shane Gillis George Washington bit?
I have not.
I don't know if it's something you can play due to rights, or if it is or isn't, but it's pretty funny.
I'd have to look that up. Wow, we got 30 people watching right now on Rumble. Appreciate y'all being here. Make sure y'all hit like. Hit a like, hit a repost for us. See how big we can get to going today. Yeah, Jen, is a big snow coming, or hopefully it ain't ice. They keep leaning on ice, and I don't want none of that. Doggone it, this thing is not doing what I want to do.
It looks like the trajectory has massively shifted north. The
We
newest
got another
models
raid coming in. We got the third raid of the day. Come on, raiding. Y'all keep raiding. Y'all
What's
come
that
on,
mean?
keep on raiding. We appreciate y'all raiding on the Rumble.
What's that mean? Help me.
On Rumble, you can, like, if we can, after our show is done, I can put in a link, hit raid, and hit a link with somebody else's show, and I can send our whole chat into another show.
Oh, that's cool.
And so that way, kind of help people grow and build channels and stuff like that.
Okay.
What's up? What's up, first timers and stuff? Welcome beyond the noise. Appreciate y'all. Much love, much love. We are us.
We are us.
We are us.
We are rolling. Hello, Wyatt.
Yeah, I'm with you, Jen. I don't want no bunch of fast snow either. I just want snow, though. If we do get anything, I don't want no ice storm 94 come again or none of that crap. But I'm ready. If we do have it, I'm ready.
Hey, so just a quick tip for anybody that may lose power and needs to stay warm. You can take a tent, and I urge everyone that has a dome tent to try this sometime. Just set it up on top of your bed. Put the poles in, set it up on top of your bed, throw your sleeping bags in it, zip it up, and go to sleep in it. You will cook, okay? It'll keep your body heat close to you. Jump in it with your sleeping bag. If you lose power and it's out for a couple days, you need to stay warm. Put your tent up on your bed and climb in it. I promise you'll thank me later.
Sounds good. I got my little pop-up tent. I can throw it in here. Be all right. I got it set up. I got everything ready. The cords laid out just in case. So all I got to do is go boop.
I'm ready, baby. I'm finna.
Oh yeah, I was like, what's going on here? You got that
right
fireplace
there.
stove going.
Oh,
That's one you can cook on that sun gun.
It'll run you out of here, man. You can't be in here with it. I have to run fans and shit and spread that heat. Share the love.
Yeah.
It's communism on the stove, man. We share that shit.
Communism on the stove.
Spread the love, baby. Oh man, comrades.
Well, more WEF stuff. Here's, oops, shit.
I
here's
thought they fucking went away.
Favorite
Who
uncle.
the fuck are they? Why are they even? Man, let's go smash them out, man. Let's go beat them up, man. Fuck their shit up. They ought not tell us what's what anymore.
And they're just delusional. At least they say it out in the open. I mean, that's the only good thing I like about the WEF. I was telling that Jamie beforehand. At least they tell us right up front, like, hey, look, this is our demented plan for you. This is what we want. This is we are evil fuckers, and we want to, you to eat fucking worms while we eat steak and watch you and laugh at you. That's at least they tell us, But yeah. But here we go. Here's Uncle Bill.
So the AI is entering into the health system, but not just into the health system. It's all the way down to the level of the patient. So the patient is able to talk in their local language and describe what's going on. And so in order to make this a reality, to see what works, what doesn't work, we're thrilled that OpenAI and the Gates Foundation are committing an initiative called Horizon 1000, where we'll go into 1,000 primary healthcare clinics in Africa. And the goal is to make the work there much higher quality and, if possible, twice as efficient as it is today, taking away the paperwork that needs to be done, organizing the resources, so the patient knows.
Carl said, "Oh, fuck off, Kermit." There we go. I had to make sure everybody heard that little comment there. Fuck off, Kermit.
What's available and when to come for their appointment. So there's all sorts of things can be improved. Rwanda has been a great partner for the Gates Foundation in a lot of things. And so, we're thrilled that that's actually the first country that this work will go into. We'll certainly also, over time, work in Kenya, South Africa, Nigeria, and you have different systems that we have to connect into. Although not this initiative, there's obviously a lot going on in India as well. And so, over the next couple of years, I would expect developing world health may even get ahead of rich world because the need is so great and the governments are embracing this and making sure that it's moving at full speed.
And it's the sad thing is, like, these poor governments they're just getting paid by these oligarchical bastards, and they're just funneling all that money into them so they can just poison their own freaking people. And before I get in trouble, I guess we are here for only entertainment purposes only. That's we're not doctors or anything like that. But yeah, fuck them. And again, we keep saying this on the show, everything, and it says that the digital ID, the carbon tax, all that stuff, and they're really going to want to push all that stuff together, and they're pushing that stuff, and really, and that's that 2030 fucking agenda that they really want to give to get us fucked. If you want to say it, I mean, it's crazy we're allowing these people to do this, pull this stuff together. They haven't done it all yet, but it's so much is going on. Like this crap right here. Let me play this, and I'll get y'all's word on thoughts on.
Having seen that person commit the crime, even though that person's utterly innocent, that it becomes a planted memory. And so there's some really interesting research that we can plant false memories in the brain. And in a different context, one of the emerging areas that's really interesting in law neuroscience is pain detection. And once we understand the circuitries that cause pain, I guess the question is, could we then instill pain and use that in many coercive measures in the legal system as well? So
wow, that's amazing. Did you want to add anything, Brian?
They're fucking torturing people. MK Ultra, they did not stop MK Ultra. MK Ultra is fucking live and well. They have expanded that shit.
And if they're talking about it, they're already doing it to someone.
They've been doing it to someone, yeah. Like, so there's only way you test that is you implant some shit, and they want to push that Neuralink. They want to push all this shit in the watches and all that shit. How do you think they're gonna do it?
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I say F that.
I concur.
I'm not getting no damn Fitbit on my arm so they can track me on
right.
I'm not getting, for
Is that where we get the port in the back of our neck here, where the big thing just goes in?
Yeah, Matrix, baby.
Bro.
Hey, but I know Kung Fu. They can just implant. They can implant the memory of somebody doing something that they never did to you.
I'm good.
It's time for biomech, man. I love those movies, man. Like fucking get your eyes upgraded and shit. What was that? Was it Repo Man? It wasn't Repo Man. There's a bunch of them. Ghost in the Machine. Deus Ex Machina or something like that. Deus Ex Machina. I like watching those movies because they'll tell you a lot about like their plans, and they'll even show you some of their gadgets, But we always say the CIA and Hollywood are like fucking conjoined twins.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh yeah, Garen. I mean, there's the propaganda wing of the CIA, and they've always been for a long, long time, back into the 40s, before it was even the CIA. They've been doing this for a long, long time.
Yeah.
We've seen. You can see the movies, and I hate it. I love movies. I got over, I don't know how many hundreds of fucking DVDs. I love movies. But it's so fucking sad that now, knowing all the stuff that I know, watching these movies again is like, fuck, they're just spilling out right here. Look what we're doing. Like, this is what's going on. And they do that, I believe, for that way when it finally does come out, it's a softer blow to people. That would they like, well, hell, I seen that on the movie. It's no big deal. Or if it does come out, they're like, hey, that's just a movie. That's no big deal. That's you're full of shit. You're a conspiracy theorist. You're, a tinfoil hat wearing bastard. That was in the movie, and then you find out it's real. Like everything else we've been finding out is real in the last 5 years, and really the last 25. But
yeah, there's some there's some strange shit going on. Like I said, and what they tell you they're talking about has already been tried for years, decades. I mean, this shit's been going on probably for 20 years. And I'd be curious to know how many of those people are implemented into society right now.
Absolutely. Oh well, Carl. You never know how many people we're gonna get to keep on the raid. So if we keep 2, 1, whatever, we appreciate anybody being here and even coming here and saying hi for a second. We appreciate the raid. So.
Right.
Yeah, it's let me see. I want to show this one next.
How do you become party to a raid?
Talking about that globalization has failed the West.
Fuck, it failed us from the moment they launched it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. This is like I was. This bastard right here wants the school curriculum written by. They want the school curriculum written by the fucking WEF. More F them bastards.
So part of what we're trying to do here is say, how do we create this partnership between education, labor, government, and industry with the goal of creating these pathways so that kids, when they come out of high school or they come out of college, don't have to start saying, what am I going to do next? The pathways become important, and to create those pathways, you also have to create a curriculum, and you have to create this engagement with each other. And the last thing I'll say is this. When you do it, in the United States of America, we have 16,000 school districts. We have over 100,000 schools. There are industry partners all over. And you, Kiva, were the one who said, you can't keep on doing this industry by industry. You were the one who said, you can't keep on doing this governor by governor. How do we use the WEF to create this kind of integrated network so that we're all working together so that kids can have, from high school on, opportunities to have jobs that pay a living wage so that they can feed their family and nurture their family. And that is what happens in advanced manufacturing. So I'm honored that we are part of the creation of that curriculum, and we are all in.
Everything in me says no.
Deep down in your soul.
Down with the WEF.
I concur.
The WEF is not the best.
No.
The West is. Fuck that shit, lady. All that shit. Fuck all that shit. All that noise. You can take that shit down the road. Float it in the Thames.
Absolutely. Yeah, Yankee Free, I agree. I do appreciate the raise because it kind of keeps everybody up. Yeah, we are on every Wednesday at 8:30 Central Time. We are here. For sure, I'll be here. Sometimes we had the three of us kind of float around between, which combination we have. You never know. Stuff happens. And then,
yeah, like I get the flu for 6 weeks. It's
stuff happens. And real quick, while we're on the subject, we got Sundays. We have Beyond the Possible Paranormal Show on Sundays at 7 Central Time. We've been doing me and James South Cedar Paranormal. We've been working on that and doing that every Sunday. So it's been fun. Talking all kinds of different subjects. So having fun doing shows. But appreciate you being here. Let me continue the chaos. The chaos of the world is just This is going to be a good one. Make sure y'all stay to the end for the newbies, the ones that haven't been here. We always try to balance out the chaos with I got lots of feel-good videos to play at the end. Cats and seals and God knows what else I collected for last week or two. And so I got a bunch of fun videos for y'all tonight. I know I got some, you might even shed a tear or two, you never know. Some of them are kind of touching. So make sure you stay to the end to hear the good feel videos, because try to balance off this chaos and BS and evil shit in the world. And, you got to have a little goodness in it too, show that there's still goodness in this world. Can't lose hope. Got to have hope. We can, with people talking and coming together, we can have a voice and get truth out there. Yeah, carrying seals. I don't know, just whatever I found. I have had seals on there before.
Well, I think you should start at a much higher level. Okay. We are in Davos at the World Economic Forum. And the Trump administration and myself, we are here to make a very clear point. Globalization has failed the West and the United States of America. It's a failed policy. It is what the WEF has stood for, which is export, offshore, far shore, find the cheapest labor in the world, and the world is a better place for it. The fact is, it has left America behind. It has left the American workers behind. And what we are here to say is that America First is a different model, one that we encourage other countries to consider, which is that our workers come first. We can have policies that impact our workers. Sovereignty is your borders. You're entitled to have borders. You shouldn't offshore your medicine. You shouldn't offshore your semiconductors. You shouldn't offshore your entire industrial base and have it be hollowed out beneath you. You should not be dependent for that which is fundamental to your sovereignty on any other nation. And if you're going to be dependent on someone, it darn well better be your best allies. Okay? And so that is a different way of thinking. It is completely different than the WEF. I viewed the WEF as not a flagpole in the middle, but in fact, they are the flag. Whichever way the wind blew, so it blew. You should have solar, you should have wind. Why are you going to do solar and wind? Why would Europe agree to be net zero in 2030 when they don't make a battery? They don't make a battery. So if they go 2030, they are deciding to be subservient to China, who makes the batteries.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's crazy to think that and that's, they pushed all it in that market and it's wanted that global whatever. I've seen videos where they're doing that, all the solar panels, all them rolling hills in England and stuff. Beautiful country, and they're destroying it with damn solar panels. I still don't understand why.
We rode through that countryside and saw all those broken ones. And
yeah, all them fucking windmills.
Remember
Hundreds
that?
of
North
windmills.
Missouri, Wisconsin, and we saw all those busted windmills. Dude,
Hey,
why did I love
Wisconsin-
every word he said until he sidetracked us at the end, like on some details about like solar and wind, like that. Those are not the biggest problems with the WEF, my friend. Like everything he said was correct, and it's a summary of the frustrations of anyone who's been paying attention in the last 40 fucking years. So he's like stating the obvious, paying us with our own coin, and then saying like, why are you hung? And he basically, does he work for them? And he's like controlled opposition to the WEF. He's like, let's bring in someone that's hard on us, but he's really just straw manning an argument, and he's really kind of taking it easy on us and telling people shit they already know. It was a great summary of a book I read 15 fucking years ago. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but like, is he a member of the WEF? Like, it was a great challenge until the end. So, but he is right about all that shit. But the biggest problem isn't that they are pro solar or wind or whichever the way the wind blows. They are like radical anti-human, sovereignty. They are, well, he said that as much, but it's much more extreme than just the whims of the fancied new green agenda. I mean, it's much darker. You will own nothing and be happy. Like they
And
said
you'll
that,
love it.
like they are Bond
15,
villain.
15-minute city, man. You got everything you
Yeah.
need. You don't need anything else, you know?
You know, yeah, they want Epcot City where it was supposed to be back in the day. You know, Walt Disney.
Dude's
wanted.
like whitewashing for them. That wasn't a hard. That
that's
was a
it.
decent critique, but like, man, were you taking? Those were kiddie gloves, man. You didn't bring your 4-ounce gloves to the fight.
They need bare knuckle with them bastards. I mean,
Hey, what
we
you
need
said.
to knock them out because
Come on now.
You know, it absolutely is ridiculous. They're anti-human. They're absolutely. I don't know.
It's better than
maybe
nothing.
maybe there
I mean,
are
what
lizard
he
people,
said.
and that's them. You know, that's them some bitch lizard people because there's got to be. I mean, because. I mean, what other explains like to actually destroy the freaking how the world is, poison the world, and all this evil fucking shit. If you are a human being, like what concept of fucking anything? I mean, I understand money. You know, that's the number one like factor. We don't. It's just well, I'll be rich and I won't have to deal with it until your usefulness is no more needed, and then they freaking cut your head off or whatever, or hang you like they did Saddam, or you know, whatever. If your usefulness is ended, then
You're done.
You're done.
When do you think? How long do you think it is before Zelensky randomly falls off the planet?
I'm wondering with
been
all the
waiting on
committees
that.
and stuff with Uncle Bill and Hillary. I wonder how much longer for them. How much power
are they
really still pulling?
pursuing? Oh, right. Are they not pursuing contempt charges on them? Like, what's?
Yeah,
where
I
are
seen
we
them,
on that?
I seen a little bit on it today, but I didn't.
Man, she was falling down 8 years ago trying to campaign. That bitch is not going to live through a fucking legal trial.
Yeah, like I said, there's not much
now
left.
that AI is running the show, she's innocent. Fuck.
Well, I mean, there's not much left of them anyway. So I
She'll
mean,
have an
they took
AI
'em out,
lawyer,
like,
but yeah,
whatever.
she
It
was
is what it
falling
is.
down, and remember that. So, and you know,
then her double come back like, oh yeah, I'm good, I'm happy, you know, I'm good, I'm happy, you know. It's all over. I mean, you see all them politicians, they're falling down, they're freaking ancient.
And then the whole black eye with fucking
the black eye club.
glasses. Come on, man.
Yeah,
the medicine
you
that
know
they,
somebody
that
beat
they
that
got to
dude's
have,
ass.
man. Oof.
It's just you know, it's just an
Vampires.
evil entity that you know, and maybe it is, you know, it's, you know, maybe it's, you know, them worshiping Moloch and freaking Satanism, and just the evil mindset that's just.
I believe it's ritual Satanism with those people for sure.
Yeah.
I believe it absolutely is.
You see all the stuff. You see all the signs, like, you know, especially with all the musicians and stuff like that. Absolutely.
Yeah, why do that? Why
You're
fucking do that?
Thank you, Yankee Free. Appreciate you. He's sending Bitcoin over here. Hell
man,
yeah.
the chats are just rocking. I gotta keep.
You know, it's absolutely, you know. See, that popped up, distracted me. Saw the corner of my eyes. My light screen went green there. Like, what is that? Appreciate dropping in the wallet. Appreciate on the tip. Yeah, they'll get the Rumble wallets now where you can tip, and then of course in the chat and live chat and stuff like that. Appreciate y'all. I do this for free. I'll pay money out to do this. Nobody gets paid. And so I do appreciate y'all doing that. Thank you, Wild West. Y'all heard, I know Wild West has heard me say before, like, all I do is pay them out money to do this. I really do. But it's out of love. I love doing this. I love the community. I love how much bringing people together, and we've done so much of that, and bringing so many different people together and be able to communicate with this stuff. And so much love, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Now I can get my point, get my mind back in what we were talking about.
I'm just trying to
Evil.
think of the people that we've actually brought together. Like, because have we made some people mad somewhere? Like,
Oh, we made a few. No, we've made a few upset and disappeared
Man,
now
we
on our
brought them
chats and
together
stuff.
with some other motherfuckers. Like, go listen to someone else.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
they-
So
they
there's
got-
some of
they
that,
got
that we
tight.
run off now. There's no doubt that we pissed off some people too. But
I don't know.
but
I don't know.
but we are raw. We are honest. This is no script. There's no nothing. We're just shooting off the hip and having fun. And this is how how we feel. We're not sugarcoat nothing. Especially Jamie. Jamie he can't sugarcoat anything. He's got Tourette's, y'all. So he's got a condition, but we love him still either way.
oh my God, it's funny. It's funny, bro. Like,
as soon as he got on the damn stream, as soon as he popped up, he was sitting there like raising hell already. Just it was funny. But I mean, really, it's just an evil fucking entity, and like you see all the stuff like now I remember my point I was trying to get to, like all the celebrities and stuff. You see the ones they say they sold their freaking soul to the devil, and then all of a sudden they got all these pagan emphasis in their videos, and it's all blood and red and demons and shit, and like man, it's like, and it's for sure for you to get that next level, you have to turn around, and you hear it all the time. They have to turn around, and there's a certain levels you can be an actor in Hollywood and not be part of the clique, but if you want to get to the superstar, you want to get to the Rock, or or any of the big one, Bruce Willis, or any of those levels of them superstars that everybody knows, Tom Hanks, and yeah, fuck Tom Hanks, but but I get to that level, you gotta be fucking evil,
Right.
You guys,
you've seen that clip, Tom Hanks speaking to him on my ADD brain going wild. On Forrest Gump, he actually shows that he does the Baphomet salute in that movie.
Oh yeah.
When after he gives that medal to Jenny and stuff, and she's leaving
for a while, and then he throws the.
No, he's
the
down.
one.
One down, but they're showing the piece, and when they scroll back, they see he's actually doing
And
the
he's
piece
wearing
down.
the 5-point Medal of Honor, which if you look at it, it's a fucking pentagram upside
It is a
down.
pentagram, yeah, absolutely.
It is what it is. The British use something similar. Prince William wears big goat horns. So I mean, like the symbolism is, is
It's
obvious.
there. It's absolutely there.
To say the least. Oh yes, I was going to ask you guys a very serious question. You don't think that Bob Ross was painting crime scenes of his serial victims, do you?
Bro, I heard that. I don't remember where I saw that at. It had to have been Twitter is where I saw that shit at.
Because I fucking watch Bob Ross still to this day. I've watched him all my life. Like I fuck with bro, right?
Man, no.
I don't know.
I do. But once you so like here's the deal. It's worth it to watch a 28-minute Bob Ross painting. If you haven't done it in a while, watch it with that in mind. Man, that bro says some shit now.
It is, well,
that make you,
as the show says, anything is possible. It's on my,
hey, look,
my
just,
name right
just
here.
watch it with that in mind. Maybe smoke one. I don't know, man. Okay, but just you'll start believing in it now a little bit. But anyway, he said something incredible though. In one of them, he pointed out just how every painting would be completely unique because, like, ultimately and forever and inviolably, humans are individuals.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, did he use the term rugged individualism or something of that nature? Kind of an old school term. He was a fucking military dude, lived a pretty interesting life. So that really resonated with me when he reminded me about the individuality of people. So that led me to say this, like these loaded terms. I have a friend who I think they self-identify as pagan, but not in the way that we might use the term to define ritualistic, ancient, Yule, Saturnalia, Bacchanalia, these orgiastic like party rituals that are like, that Christianity, decided to embrace, and redeem, I guess. So aside from that, like, but what I think they mean by their religion, they are like in tune with nature and a different calendar and, just more spiritualistic. But some of the best people I know, in fact, that I know some really nasty Christians. And so like, I just was going to point out, and somebody in our chat one time was like, I'm pagan. And I was like, that's cool, man. Like that's awesome because I think that our language, not that we fucking need AI to run our language for us, but language is a thing that must be like appreciated and mastered. If you read the classics of our founding fathers, those fucking dudes were like 23 and talked like you could never believe, and just exquisite literary fucking and just like they were just fucking top tier, okay? And we're really dumb. I am, at least. That's all.
Actually, you're very smart, especially if compared to the next generation or a certain group of people.
This AI cuss or talk shit. Sorry, Ophelia.
I think they will.
Laughing.
I was gonna say, Karen asked, what about the Gar Brooks conspiracy of that he's a serial killer? Like, there's everywhere he's toured, that he had a missing persons at every tour spot, Let me.
Darker. That's much darker.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
I heard that.
Yeah, because I don't really believe that about Bob Ross, but fuck, Garth Brooks. Yeah, maybe.
Gar Brooks is a different individual now. He's got his farm. He's got his ex-wife and living on the farm. And
has a track hoe, grows a lot of corn, orders weird chemicals, has pigs.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Pigs is a good way to take care of certain things.
This is not medical advice.
This is for your entertainment purposes only. Remember that.
Jeez.
I just said things. That's all I said. So if you took it too far, I just said things.
We're just joking around, guys. Oh man. Down with the WEF though, for real. The WEF, the World Economic Forum.
It's funny when he said it too. He said WEF. I've never heard that. WEF.
It gave me the creeps when I heard it, because I'd never heard it like that, pronounced that way.
The WEF. The WEF just goes with the flag, like a flag in the wind. Just goes.
It felt like she blew my fucking ponytail. I was like, get the fuck off. It was like, WEF. Like, get the fuck WEF. That shit like breezed my neck like a ghost. I didn't like it at all. I hope they go away.
Well, for sure. For sure. I got a couple more videos, and then I got a couple fun. Well, I don't know. I got a few. It is what it is. It's under my tech folder of my damn multiple fucking bookmarks I got going on here. But some of it's kind of. Speaking of Hillary, here she is.
Come on with that. Come on with those
platforms, whether it's Facebook or Twitter X or Instagram or TikTok, whatever they are. If they don't moderate and monitor the content, we lose total control. And it's not just the social and psychological effects, it's real harm. If the platform
lose total control if it's social media don't moderate what people say.
We're gonna yeah, the awake. I mean, yeah. No, I'm not.
Tim Berkshire says they start telling you, you start believing. I like it.
That. Oh, the awakening is inevitable. That sounds, that sounds like I don't listen. I don't consume other content creators. But I know that the awakening might be like some Q language or something. But like, I do think like it kind of is inevitable. They're concerned. They're scared. Like the noticing will continue.
This one's here's crying. They're saying the ICE is going to start preparing and deploy Palantir surveillance tools and target environments, which, you know, this today they could do with anything. You know, they could turn around, what is they like a, you know, instead of Google Maps, you're looking for a restaurant. You know, this is an area where it's got certain type of people. This is an area that's got certain, you know, they're plotting.
And so what all
6G is on the.
What all would that include? Like what kind of visual, audio?
Let me play the clip. Let me play the clip, and I think they might say.
I'm curious.
A new investigative report by 404 Media says ICE agents have a new high-tech way to zero in on neighborhoods to raid. The report says it's an app called Elite, and it's developed by Palantir, which is a data analytics company used by federal agencies and state and local governments. Now, the app populates a map with potential targets, pulls up a profile on each individual person, and provides a, quote, confidence score on each person's address. Joining us now is the 404 Media investigative journalist who wrote that story, Joseph Koch. Joseph, thanks for being with us. How did you first come across this information, and what did you find as you started to follow the story?
So I've been covering ICE's use of technology for months now, and I kept hearing about this thing called Elite. I didn't know what it was at the time, and we didn't really know what tech ICE was using to actually find people. But eventually, I got leaked this user guide, which explained the tool in detail. I found this testimony from Oregon where an ICE official, you know, under sworn deposition, explained exactly how they were using this tool to actually target neighborhoods. And I also found this link to Palantir as well. I think finally providing the clearest link yet between the tech that Palantir is making and how ICE is actually choosing where to raid and where to target.
So what kind of data are they looking at here on this app? And is it being used in agents all over, not just Minnesota?
So with this testimony in Oregon, an ICE official said it's basically like a Google's map interface where you can look around the United States, you can zoom in on targets. And I've seen the interface, and he's exactly right. That's exactly what it looks like. You then click on an individual person and it brings up their name, a photo, most importantly for ICE, their apparent address, and also a confidence score on how likely it is that person is actually there, such as 90 out of 100 or 75 out of 100. It allows them to really zoom in on who they want to go pick up that day.
So you write about the app user guide. What did the user guide reveal to you?
It really showed in granular detail what exactly ICE is able to do, such as if they want to target this neighborhood, they'll maybe draw a circle around it, and that will bring up information on all of the people there. If they want to figure out where a certain population might be, they can use it for that. And of course, I think really importantly for what is happening in Minnesota at the moment, the tool can be used to sort of write up special operations, is what ICE calls it, and that can send target lists out to people on the ground, and then they can then pursue them as well as part of these much wider operations that we're seeing across the United States.
Joseph Cox, thank you so much.
On that there, I'm not even just the ICE situation and all that. If you pull that out of it, just that thought process where they can sit there and turn around and pull up Google Maps and zoom in and look at you and go, here's Jamie Grant. Here's his address. Does he have parking tickets? Does he have a warrant? You know, does he, you know, is he behind on his child support? You know, whatever the situation is, like they could look at, I mean, they're sitting there doing that with the damn app. That's what we're allowed to see and hear. We've heard this stuff for a long, long time of the potential of this, but this is pure D, absolute fucking surveillance state if there ever was one.
One of my camera systems has a map function on it, and I can scan. I've never tried other countries, but I can scan the whole United States and see all the property delineations and who owns it. And that's I mean, you could probably get an app for free or for cheap that does that. It's nothing special, but like, so just imagine like that's free to you. Google Earth with any terrain or map function you could desire is available to you. Advanced satellite imagery is available to you. Drones are available to you, and all other manner of tech. So like, just imagine what the fuck operators and intelligence personnel have, right? It'd probably blow our fucking mind. Yeah, absolutely. Like, we know that. I'm preaching to the choir. That's old news. But they can scan the neighborhood and see everybody that's there and pull up everybody's business. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like Palantir is like, not only does it pull up properties, it pulls up anybody that they think lives there. It pulls up faces, warrants, parking tickets, status. I mean, ostensibly using that tool would be very efficient and would cut down on maybe these other kind of incidents that have been going on, maybe where, maybe if we could avoid these confrontations, and if these fucking liberal spooks didn't know where ICE was operating and they just hit with precision, that would be ideal. But is that technology concerning as a motherfucker? Yeah, of course it is. Of course, I carry a tracking device around with me everywhere I go. I talk in front of it. I say shit in front of it that they could probably play back. I say shit on this podcast though. And so if it's offensive, I refuse to apologize. I will say this. I remember videos of fucking mile-long strings of like motherfucking Nigerian party boys decked out in all kind of fucking gear, water along the way. Remember those George Soros way stations and shit? I remember those massive caravans. So honestly, I'm not interested in seeing fucking Carlos deported, right? I mean, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, and if that offends anybody, I sincerely do not apologize. Anyway, so I don't know. That's my 2 cents, but the technology is frightening, And if the left is ever correct about something, it's that, yeah, this shit could be abused. And so just like the Patriot Act, like, it's our shit, right? Fuck, we're in charge. And we're mowing down the enemy, right? Setting up, but I mean, are we? So are we winning?
That and that is, the other thing is they come out and we had, I don't remember if y'all were on when I said it, I showed the video or not, but Trump was talking about 6G, and how they can, they're already where you can use Wi-Fi signals to see like if somebody's in the house moving around and stuff like that. Once they get 6G, they'll be able to track everything, track you even closer to the point.
I read an
that's
article
what this is for.
in the Economist, Ricky. I read an article that said, first of all, like most intelligence is private sector, like a stunning percentage. Moreover, basically this particular, I can't remember the company's name, but they were boasting like, and I guess it was a conglomerate, or not a conglomerate, but a composite image, acoustic, thermal, whatever other resonance, fucking, they were saying, this private company, we're looking through foliage, we're looking through your roof. That's where we're at, and we're monetizing that shit, and the federal government wants our shit. Like that's where, does that make sense? Like that's where shit's at. So, bro, and that was years ago. I read that article at least 3 years ago, maybe 4. That's old hat, and it was old hat when it was written. So like they're seeing and hearing everything. Plus, I mean, again, like, man, we're live right now, but we don't give a fuck. Obviously, we're here to talk shit, and none of it's medical advice, and we're just having fun. So
that's it. Entertainment purposes only. That's all.
Food for thought.
Please don't come raid our house.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, we ain't got nothing. I give you a can of chili. That's about it. That's about all I got.
Hamster ain't got no money. I mean, fuck. Here you have.
But
I
if
don't know
y'all
if I
come
need
to
to- I
my
need to look
house,
through my
we're gonna have a
pennies.
good time.
Hey, but you do got hey Jamie, but you do got to kill me about mine though.
Right.
You do got to kill me behind it though, right? Yeah, fucking right. We're gonna party. I gotta send Jamie a fucking meme, by the way. Oh, I got you, bro.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Send my boy something private, bro. Hold on. That's right.
All right, while you do that, let me play this video here. This kind of fucked up, you know, on technology. It showed that the Sprint and Verizon had ether ports actually hooked up to their electronic voting machines where they're actually able to lock into and
Just
put
remember, they
votes.
said they couldn't be connected to the internet.
But why? But
Why is there a Sprint thing here and a Verizon thing here?
Our voting machines are not connected to the internet.
Those are not connected. Voting machines themselves are not connected to the internet.
And we knew that wasn't true.
And cybersecurity expert Kevin Skoglund wanted to prove it. So he and 9 other independent security consultants created their own search engine looking for election systems online.
We found over 35 had been left online, and we're still continuing to find more.
I'm not suggesting that you guys had modems in your case.
I ain't gonna play this whole video because it probably gonna pop me for being Channel 3 or CBS or whatever.
The Epoch Times reported that very same thing again, fucking 4 or 5 years ago. Yes, they fucking had those machines online. That was a narrative lie from hell.
Right.
Yep. I mean, whatever. It could be a consciousness trap. Like, who gives a fuck? I mean, it's all rigged, right? It's all rigged. Greater so than that. But, you know, to some degree, like, yeah, I mean, yeah, we should go to like strictly fucking paper, like Game of Thrones style voting. We sit in a fucking room with a fire and fucking vote. Fuck you mean? You know, until it's done and done, you know what I mean? However we need to do it to make sure it's done right, we need to do that.
Absolutely.
And fuck the 2-party system, right? I mean, this shit's got to
really,
go.
we should, I absolutely agree. We don't need we should be, it's the bullshit. That's what's got us to the system right now, and who we have in power is, you know, hey, I'm a Democrat, so I'll vote Democrat, or I'm a Republican, I'll vote Republican. They don't even look who's on the ballot. Like, they look at the major ones, like president or mayor or, you know, governor. But after that, they don't
need to run like horses.
Yeah, they
Fucking
don't have
betting
no
on
idea who the fuck else is on there. And they were sitting there, and they're electing evil fucking pieces of shit just because they got the little fucking blue check or red check beside their fucking name. You know, fuck that. Speaking on segue to fuck that, I ain't gonna play this whole. I'm not gonna play this video, but Germany flipped the switches on some Lexus cars, disabling the remote start in dead winter because they didn't want to do unnecessary pollution. So while it's cold as fuck, you can't hit your little button and go boop 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 and warm up your car because you won't be sitting here polluting the earth. You know.
Man, stop, dude.
And it's just like we've said on here before. That's why they were wanting more and more digital cars and that kind of technology to push into the cars, even
what company?
Even gas-powered cars, sir.
What company did you say?
It was Lexus, but Germany asked Lexus to do it. Like, Lexus wouldn't go, hey, I'm gonna cut you out. It's Germany said, Lexus, if you're gonna be in our country selling cars, you have to do this. And they, okay, boss, but. So I'll give Lexus a pass on that part. But, you know, that's the reason they want this technology. They want the electrical cars. They want all these components in these cars. So number one, they can track. And number two is that, you know, especially a pure electric car, they can just cut it off. We know where you're at, you know, and now we got the technology with the planters. We just looked at 6G on the way, be able to track exactly where you are. And then you turn around and you're in a fucking electric car and they go, oh, there he is. Boom. And you're stuck. Lock the doors and you just got to sit there.
Uno más.
Until they come let you
Uno
out.
más.
Or you break the fucking windows out.
I'm confident they're
Jason Barger says it's
tracking me
illegal in
down.
New York to let your cars warm up. I won't let my shit warm up. I don't give a damn. I know it's fuel injected and newer stuff and blah blah blah. Old school, you better let them warm up, or that motherfucker's gonna hop and jump all the way down to the road.
Bro, they
Buster did that one time. I didn't let it. I was running late for work, man. I was like, "You got to go, buddy." And that motherfucker, I hopped all the way down the road. It's roar, roar. I'm like, "Look, warm up." I'm sorry. I was like, "I gotta get to work though. I ain't got time to let you warm up for 10 minutes in the damn yard." And yeah, no, if it's it's super cold, hell, let that son bitch run. Fuck that. Couple more, it's the same as a
They
couple
didn't-
cow farts anyway. It's all right. Hell, no big
They
deal.
didn't want to see what I was doing with my Bronco. I hadn't started my Bronco since my brother came in the spring for his wedding celebration. So I was concerned about it, and I was like, man, it's got 4-wheel drive, big tires. It's a lot of fun. I was like, let me go ahead and get the battery in it and start it and shit. So I did, and it smokes a little bit once it's warm, but it's a monster. It's an 80 model, so it is 46 years old.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And it's a
I went
crawling
crank my Dakota up,
monster. Night
I had to
crawler,
crank up my
baby.
Dakota tonight, today, to get it ready with its 4-wheel drive. So just in case.
I still gotta start a couple small engines, but I've been starting all my things because just make sure shit is ready to ready to run. Thank you, buddy.
I've seen Boris. Boris is a heck of a teammate. Of course I do.
Yeah, I did see that, Jen. Talking about the cows.
It's
It's
super
crazy.
sensitive. I forgot about that shit. We gotta run up to Midtown real quick. Hook my boy up.
Oh yeah.
Just give me a minute, bro. She's gonna have to drive, bro. I'm lean, bro.
You need a DD? Is that what you're saying?
Lean. I will not, because I ain't going. I don't want to be drunk in public.
Yeah, Mopar, no car. Wild West. Mopar, no car.
Oh, sir.
All my stuff is Mopar except for one. I got one non. When I'm done with it, it'll be Mopar when I get done with it. I'm going to throw a Mopar motor in it.
Right on, right on.
That's funny, man.
I seen this video right here. Maybe it's like, man, can't trust shit.
At Walmart again, I'm telling you, you can go up and down this meat aisle. Just pick anything out. Look through it a little bit. Pick anything out. Let's go weigh this one on the scale. They're saying this ham here. What is it? Kentucky Legend ham. They're saying this ham right here, this little bitty ham, is 5.34 pounds. Let's take it to the scale. It's a good thing they put these scales in here so we can keep Walmart in check. Let's check this out. 2.25. They were trying to get somebody for $25. $25.59 for this. How many in here are off? How many in there are off? Start digging through here. See how many in here are off. If I was unknowing, I was in a hurry, I just grabbed that ham and threw it in. It would ring up $25. I literally spent about 2 minutes in here. I started going up and down through things, looking at stuff. I found this in 2 minutes. Check your meat, folks. Walmart.
Oh, hell no. Well, damn. Fuck. I'm ashamed to eat. Goddamn. I probably do eat Walmart meat. Fuck. We're poor. Of course we do. We can't afford to eat at the butcher block. Fuck. I'm mad as fuck.
I was talking to my brother today about, I was like, he was talking about, I'm going to get a freezer. I said, what we need to do this year is, I know there's an organic guy that sells organic beef down there in Batesville. And I say, we need to get together and like get a whole damn cow processed, And I was like, we give some mom and dad, and then me and him will split the cost. I told him, I said, we'll split the cost, and then we'll give some mom and dad too. That way they'll have some of it. That way we know it's not got pink slime and whatever the fuck else is in it. A lot of people don't check it, Jen. A lot of people are in just a hurry.
Yeah, they just buy that shit and walk off with it,
they
man.
pick it up and go, "Hey, I got this right here," and they throw it in their basket. And it's
right.
Especially people in a hurry. If you think about it and pick up something like, man, I don't feel like 5 pounds. What is this? You can maybe go check it, but a lot of people they get a lot of people over it. I've seen that happen a lot of times. And hell, that's with the packaging and everything. Everything right there is it's crazy.
Right. People are nuts, man. They screw us over and nobody checks, so yeah. Glad somebody's fucking checking in on them.
Hudson Valley, you're right. They get Walmart and Kroger. Got the pickers where they're picking food for you and shit. Guaranteed, that's what you're getting is the fucked up shit. The 2.5 pound of ham that's actually charged 5 pounds for it, but it says it says 5 pounds, but it's actually 2.5. That's we can get that.
I think
the pecker.
That's the least of the ways they're fucking us is the price.
Well, there's so many. It's 100. There's like 100 fucking ways there truly are, but.
They got that GMO dick. Never mind. I ain't gonna keep it up. They got it right up that ass, boy. They got it up you. I'm sorry now. Look, we got big problems, but that's one of them. Yeah, I mean, that's flat. At this point, they're just flat out dishonest. Like, fuck it, let's just lie to them. Fucking, they're not gonna check.
Well, it's like
this jar says 14 ounces. It won't even hold a can of Coke, but
That's like ground beef. It start getting that little gray, that's usually like, a good steak, it gets that just a little bit of gray to it, whatever, you can make a good steak out. But they'll turn like the ground beef, they'll turn around and they'll throw it back into the grinder and throw some fresh and throw that little dye, whatever in there. And now they got good pink. And that shit's been on the shelf for fucking 3 weeks, It's
yeah.
I've seen some fucked up shit working in the grocery business.
They got tricks. Yeah.
They got tricks and stuff. Absolutely got tricks. I got a couple videos of some cool stuff now. We can have some fun stuff. Jamie, out.
At Walmart again.
Oh, this thing is.
I'm telling you.
Video, buddy. I want this video. I want cool stuff. Check this out.
Yeah, that just happened. This is the brand new pack out from RIA USA.
Yeah.
Built here in the US out of Cedar City, Utah. So this is a 12 gauge shotgun with a collapsible buttstock. Has the capacity of 4 in the tube and then 1 in the chamber when it's deployed. You have a rail ready to accept optics. And then you have a rear sight and a front sight. Now, the coolest thing about this gun is the fact that the innovation that it takes to break it apart actually includes the rear sight. All you do is pull back. That breaks the first action. The second one is the button here to fold that stock in sideways. General size, about 28 inches once it's fully collapsed.
Little backpack size.
Bitch, I can tote it.
Yeah,
It is
that
again,
just
but
happened. This is the brand new pack out from RIA USA, built here in the U.
It's a hell of a piece. Me and Whitney saw that yesterday, that shotgun.
Which one do you think does it better? The pack out long or the pack out short? Now, these have been shipping since November of last year to all of our distributor partners. So if you're looking for one, ask your favorite FFL. This one's going to MSRP around $650, while this one MSRP is around $600. Which one do you think does it better? The pack out long or the pack out?
That little just clip. Baka.
It's cute.
It's cute. Yeah, it is.
I love shotguns.
Yeah, it is.
That's a cute trick.
I love shotguns. If I play Call of Duty, I got a shotgun. I don't care. I don't get a lot of kills, like unless I have moments of really a lot of kills. If I catch them around corners, they come around there, it's like, I'm like, boom.
You think you know?
And you hear motherfucker, and then they come around again, somebody else, and boom, and I'm just blasting with freaking slugs. And they cuss me because they're little fucking pew pew pew.
I'm gonna tell you, you
Takes
ought
a-
to hear Whitney lose her shit on Call of Duty. It's hysterical. Like,
Yeah.
I haven't played in a little while. This is just a cool video. I just thought this was cool. Check out this Chinese SUV. All the technology and the crazy shit they got in this.
Behind me is the most powerful SUV on the planet. This has 3 electric motors, 2 in the back, 1 in the front, and in total it makes 1,400 horsepower. This has a 70 kilowatt hour battery pack that can charge in 9 minutes at 400 kilowatts. But on longer trips, I can put gas into my engine. That doesn't power the car, it just generates electricity on the go to give me over 700 miles of range. I also get these gorgeous wheels, air suspension to keep me comfortable, and 2 NVIDIA chips to power the LiDAR for self-driving. To shut the door, I just push my foot on the brake. I also get a panoramic roof with this massive opening. I get speakers on my roof, tweeters in my headrest, bass speakers in my seats that are heated, ventilated, and massaging. I get a passenger screen, a main screen that works super fast, 2 wireless charging pads with fans to cool up my phone, this glass crystal volume knob. I get cup holders, storage space in there, secret storage space in there, and secreter storage space in my door. And did I mention how quiet this was? The back is pretty much the same. Speakers, pillows, bass speakers, heated, ventilated, and massaging. I get a table in the back of my seat. I can push this to shut my door. And this is my favorite part. Now I can fully recline with a heated leg rest. I also get a footrest, a cooler that can keep all of my drinks cold, and I get a removable tablet. Now I can use this to control everything inside of the car, and I can deploy my rear TV.
do you know how awesome it is going to be having
Now I
it
can watch
on
movies on my
overlay?
3K OLED display, and did I mention swivel mode? Now you can chill out and talk with your friends. The people in the third row get their own sunscreen shades, cup holders, heated seats, recline, and their own moonroof. At night, you get gorgeous ambient lighting, and my key has an actual crystal inside of it. Not bad for $83,000.
Take my money. Take my money. Take my money. Take my money. I would never want. What the fuck? I just violated like some kind of something. I don't know what conservative. What conservative? That motherfucker's tits. It takes gasoline. That's all. That's what sold me.
I'm gonna say this on this video here is
Doesn't actually run on gas, bro. Bro, you sound like one of them, bro. Bro, does it?
This video here is not. This is a joke. It's a funny joke that could happen, but it's still a joke. So, you gotta have fun ones too.
He's He's really gonna revolutionize our industry. I think he's gonna make our jobs much more efficient.
I don't understand. So, what's happening?
Well, why don't we just go to Glooby? I'll let him introduce himself.
Good morning. I'm Glooby, the AI assistant. Company productivity is down, and I've been prompted to create efficiency. If you're on this call, you've been deemed unnecessary.
No.
But don't worry, the company will be fine.
Is this a joke?
No way.
Wait, do I still have a job?
Glooby is actually going to be taking over most of your roles.
No.
Are you serious? He doesn't sleep. We don't have to pay him. It's just good business, y'all.
I don't know. I think I got laid off by a talking paperclip.
Anything humans can do, I could do better.
Had a baby and she needs surgery. Are you gonna pay for my baby's surgery?
You've been muted. Thank you and have a Merry Christmas.
That's funny.
Oh.
That's funny.
It was horribly delightful.
Appreciate you, Hudson. Appreciate you being
You know,
here.
at least when I got fired on the whole COVID thing, like my senior vice president called me and said, hey, we're fixing to have to get on the phone with HR. I don't want to deal with this guy either, but we got to go through this. I appreciated that,
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Damn COVID.
On a part that this is real, this is the new DoorDash delivery robots called Dot. So even the people trying to make a little hustle money on the side can't have that, cutting that shit out.
Yeah, baby.
I see them in Russia though. They're getting stuck in the snow though.
Of course they're getting stuck in the snow.
I don't know where.
Like a baby carriage looking at that thing.
Yeah. Selma. Oh. Okay, close it.
I can't wait for them to steal that in Memphis.
Oh yeah, they couldn't do that shit in Memphis. Hell no. I do got a video of the Russian one, but it's in my feel good.
It's fast. Did you see that?
Bro, did you see the snowstorm in Russia that had the high-rise apartment building fucking damn near covered in snow?
Oh yeah. They,
I saw
and
it was
people were
AI
jumping out of
too,
fucking
bro.
things.
AI, bro.
No.
AI, bro.
No.
Somebody put that meter. I didn't realize that we needed that shit. You got to get the meter. There's a thing that checks and it'll tell you that shit was fake, bro.
No.
Bro, it said it was. Maybe it wasn't. I saw two different people.
No, it wasn't fake. No, they had a massive snowstorm. Like, dude,
Yeah.
there were people like jumping. There's
Jumping
videos
out of their 7th-story window into
the
these
snow.
40-foot snow piles, man. Like it was.
Oh, maybe
My,
there
my
was
aunt
some
sent me
real
a
videos
video.
mixed
Like
in
my
that I
aunt sent me a
didn't see.
video, and this guy's sitting in his
saw
car
a
and he's
couple
like
fake
dancing,
ones.
and they blow out and they had dug a hole to get to the car.
To the
where
car,
they get,
yeah.
What do I need? I need to search into that, like Russian snow play, like snowstorm play.
Yeah, they're there, bro. Like it's
The one I saw was like this.
I might have one, or
massive
I'll play one in a second.
15-story building, and they were like, and it had like the snow was all up the side of it, and they were kind of like taking this long slide down. Somebody pointed out in the comments, like if that top let go, if that chunk let go, they'd be in fucking trouble. And I was like, damn, they would be. They'd be dead. But then two people put in the comments like, this is AI. This, and they scanned it and said it was AI. I was like, damn. But that was probably just, one among many photos and stories. I'll have to dig into that because that sounds like a lot of fun. I'm hoping we get some bullshit to play in here, but not like just 2 inches of ice that fucking cripples the city. That would not be.
Look at this picture here, Dave. Here's the cars.
Man, that looks, that looks. Fuck, dude. What do you do with that? Is that
wait
real?
for it to melt. Fuck yeah, it's real,
Bro,
bro.
that looks like the fake one, dude. That's looking like the fake one, bro.
No, not
Maybe
that one.
not.
I didn't
God,
see that
dog.
No, it's fucking
No,
crazy.
it is different. It ain't the same.
Now I think this one,
Bro, I don't know. Do you got to check it? That was no. There, go back up. One more. That was the fake one. That's fake. That was the one that they were clobbering in the comments, bro. Either on I don't know if it was X
look at that
or
snowdrift.
I don't know if it's X, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
Oh, here they are.
Here's
Here's them guys.
They said that one was fake though, so you got to check them. That's all I'm telling y'all. AI's a motherfucker. They'll get you.
Look at all that snow. Look at the bus. Now I've seen out there in like Utah or something like that, a snow drift. I forget where it was, or Colorado or something like that. And they were dug out like that where there was roads.
Bro, do you believe that they?
Oh goddamn, that was loud.
Oh
Do
yeah.
you, Ricky? Just real quick, do you think that they Hollywood like presents males as females and gives them like female actress names and like
purpose,
obviously
yeah.
after they've had? Do you believe they like do that sort of thing, like Victoria's Secret? The big secret. Do you believe?
Oh yeah. I think so.
What do you guys think about that?
I think so, and they turn around, and then they, plus they on top of it, beta, try to push beta mentality. You always, let's think about this. Let me stop sharing. We'll go on this little tangent. You think about all the little TV shows and everything we watch, like sitcoms. And it's always the dad was the goofy, stupid one doing stupid
Homer
shit.
Simpson.
He wasn't very smart. The
Fucking
the wife was always the smarter one or whatever. It's always that narrative.
Family Guy.
Or yeah, if you did, like simple jobs, the plumber, it's just like the one that stuff shit too, plumbers, electricians and stuff like that. They look down, plumbers, he's got his ass crack out. That was just, they always want to show shit like that.
Tropes, man,
But
to
it's absolute
deceive
tropes
you.
to push people from not going to trade schools because they
Man, look who's crawling to the trades now.
Shoot, you better. That's where the money is. If kids are coming out of school, they need to go into trades.
Look at this new chain I got. I got this chain on, man.
The trades are where it's at because you can turn around and for
trades, man.
very few dollars go get a trade and make 3 times more.
Yeah,
my mom had multiple degrees and school debt, and all I had was the diploma, and I made like 3 times more than she did.
But Ricky, would you
sad.
deprive your children of a gender studies degree that cost $85,000 and took 8 years? Would you deprive your kids of such a fruitful, scholastic endeavor? And I mean, you gotta weigh it out, man. Morally, man. Man.
Yeah, let my kids spend $200,000 for them to get a degree they can't do a goddamn thing with
plumbing,
but work at Starbucks. Yeah.
Right on, brother. No,
or like even some of the ones that actually got a job, like it has jobs for them. There's such a small niche that there's no way they could get a job in that either. A lot of the studies and stuff. There's such a small niche. Like there are people that do it and they do it for jobs, but there's like 5 or 10. They got 5,000 fucking people taking that class and they got 10 jobs. And like you're not getting it.
That's called gambling.
Yeah. Karen Peterson said we don't need to deprive them kids. I think she was saying what you said, laughing at it. But yeah, it's fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. Let me go back to share. Let me go back to sharing pew-pews again. Check out this one.
They're calling it the bear's leg. If you know anything about guns, you've heard of the mare's leg, but this from Henry Repeating Arms is a 4570 mare's leg, the bear's leg. 3 rounds in the tube, just about 6.5 pounds overall, just over a 13-inch barrel, which is threaded in case you don't want to put a suppressor on this monster. But I'm looking at this thing thinking, yeah, I wake up in the middle of the night and there's a T-Rex outside or something like that, and we got to take care of it. Picatinny rail up front in case we want to put the light on there. I would most definitely put this in an airplane as a survival gun. Certainly, if you want to just put a buttstock on this and have a bruiser of an SBR, this bear's leg from Henry Repeating Arms in 4570. You want something stout? This is the gun for you. Tell me, would you shoot something like this? They're called.
You better be a barrel man to shoot that son of a bitch. That's all I'll say. You better have some good wrists and some good grip, because that damn thing, like that video. Have you seen that? I know you've seen that video clip. I'm sure you have, where the guy, he's one hand shooting. I forget what he had in his hand. One hand shooting. It came back in and clogged him right between the eyes.
A shotgun.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a sawed off one, a little double barrel sawed off or some shit. He shot it and came up and hit him in the head, knocked him down. That right there, that bear's leg, you better be a damn bear. I'm going to let Dave shoot that son of a bitch first. Let him do it. I think he's the only one big enough between the 3 of us who could damn do it.
If it knocks him down, I'm
going home.
Right.
You remember that movie Quigley's Down Under? I seen the guys I seen them guys shooting that same gun. It didn't have the special scope and everything, the little sights and stuff, but it was that gun. And these guys were pretty good size. They were probably 220, 230, something like that. Young, built young men. They turn around and they could shoot about 3 times, and then they turn around and that's it, and they hand it off. And at the 3rd shot again, and when they got done, I seen they were like, guy was like, holy shit. He pulled his shirt down. His whole shoulder was just bruised from shooting that fucking gun. It was crazy. Brutal. It was brutal. I remember seeing that when I was a kid. I was like, "Whoa, that."
Yeah, that's tough.
And one more pew pew. I know I don't always show pew pews, but I just seen a few today, and it came in my algorithm, and so y'all get to see some pew pews today.
So here we've got our integrally suppressed derringers.
Yes, that's awesome.
So this is a joint project between Third Echelon Development, who I represent, and Bond Arms. So we're doing the suppressor, Bond's doing the gun, and it's a derringer, 2 bores, crazy quiet, no action noise, doesn't eject your brass automatically. So these are insanely quiet, super compact package, a lot of fun. We're excited about it.
That's amazing. Check out more at guns.com and Bond Arms.
Who wants a little bitty? You can't hear derringer there. That's freaking
I'm gonna
crazy.
need something more than a derringer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, gentlemen, it's that time. We'll get out of here and go catch up with my other homies.
No, all right. For the
Hopefully,
chat, y'all, we are not shutting down. Me and Dave are still
No.
going. Jamie has a date.
I have a date every freaking night at 10 o'clock. I extend it by 30 minutes because I got you good people. So, but every night at 10 p, me and the girl get on with my homies. We play Call of Duty with a great group of people, talk a lot of mad smack, and it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Please don't
appreciate.
judge
Glad
me.
you're here to make it tonight. And
Man, dude, I'm glad. I feel a lot better, man. I'm sorry I had to duck out on you so much. You know, and then we just had a ton of stuff going on as well, man. You know,
it's
Whitney
the time,
killed.
the winter time, and holidays, and shit happens. Now we got all that behind us, and we can rock and roll and keep on pushing and have fun for sure with
Heck
this.
yeah. Whitney knocked down a couple, in fact, 3 deer on her hunting trip. Her first hunting trip, didn't see anything the second one. But yeah, man, we've been busy running around and just ready to kick off this new year, man. But man, we'll see you soon, brother. I appreciate both of you guys. Peace in the Middle East.
Much love, homie.
Much love, Jamie. Much love. Yeah, we're gonna get some more silly videos, Miss Karen. Like I said, Jamie's just got to go. This is his time. He got to go and everything. Check the links in the description. He didn't have time. Adaptability. It's okay. I can't talk. Home care. Check that out. They help people if you have you've been disabled or something like that. You just had some kind of injury or something like that. You need help putting in, handrails in the bathroom or any kind of thing like that. You can reach out to them. Even if you don't live in like the tri-state area, they got a network and they can help you find people to help you. If you want, somebody to come cut the grass or come in there and help them, whatever you need. So they'll show enough, help you out. But more, I got, I think 3 more kind of and then we'll get into the fun videos and stuff like that for sure. Just fun stuff to know. BlackRock sells $56.9 million worth of Bitcoin today. Something's going on. On top of that, Poland is going to buy another 150 metric tons of gold, which puts them up to about 700 metric tons of gold. Why is Poland buying so much gold right now? What is coming down the line?
Something's afoot.
Something is afoot. And an interesting thing here that the stock exchange, the New York Stock Exchange, is actually going to start going 24/7, just like crypto. So which is kind of scary. Yes.
Oh, dude, that's a big change.
That's a big change.
Oh man, they're just dude.
So while
coming,
we're
man.
sleeping in the middle of the night, they can crash this motherfucker.
Man, everybody.
I was like, please let me
get
to
money.
Friday and get my money out of this damn fucking system. I can put it in some fucking jars and bury it in my yard because at least I have something.
Man, it may impact more than we think too. I mean, this is gosh.
It's wild. So stuff to look into. We always want to make sure we hit keep you up. Angry Tiger's Den.
This is not
Franco
financial advice
on Rumble. Y'all check him out. He does a very good, much better job of talking business and all that kind of stuff. He's very good. He's very good. So y'all check him out on the Rumble. The Angry Tiger's Den. Yeah, stable coins, digital currency. They keep talking about. We pulled it up these videos so many times that's what they're pushing for. They want that digital currency. Once they hit that digital currency and put it across there, they can erase debt. They just cut it out, and they absolutely want to sit here and then they can control it, just like they did, like the truckers up in Canada, where they cut off their bank accounts when they were protesting. It's that same kind of situation. It could happen. So it's, or worse, way worse. But let's get to some feel-good videos. Let's have some fun here. Especially for the first ones, first time you've been here to see the feel-good videos. Like I said, there's lots of variety, and let's get on a positive note. Little backstory: this young man and this girl, I guess both of them have Down syndrome, and the moms set up this meeting because they hadn't seen each other in a few years.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh! Oh my God!
Yeah, Karen Peterson, you said absolutely. You had an inappropriate thought. You said something wrong. We're gonna lock your freaking bank account in your score so you can't do shit. Like
I thought that was a video of me when my wife gets home. That's how I act every night when she gets to the house.
He's down on his knees. Oh my
I'm
God,
like a dog.
come back.
I'm like that excited puppy. I gotta give her space sometimes. She's like, dude, you're a lot. Get the fuck out of my face.
If I run across this video every time, I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna put it back in my little thing. I think it's too funny.
Tiempo que sé que quiera mano ver.
Castle, I can sing too. I love that video.
Ricky, I hate to interject any darkness into that, but that cat was making a noise that a cat makes when what? When they're looking at what?
I don't know.
You have cats. You've heard that noise before. When do they do that?
My cats usually don't make that noise. Like other chirpy like for a bird or sometimes.
Oh,
like,
that chittering right there is exactly what mine do when I open the windows in the spring and summertime, and they stare at birds through the glass.
Yeah.
So I hate to accuse her of having a window or a picture of some birds or a screen of some birds, but that is bird chatter. That's a cat trying to lure a bird as a little snack. That's what, bro. That's anybody with cats can verify. I mean, bro, on grandma and them.
Oh yeah, I know. I like looking the good side of it though. It'd be funny.
No, I'm just joking, but for real, that seems that's if he was singing though, it was beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Enjoy your butt. Enjoy. Thank you.
They can say there's Keanu Reeves right here. But which I wouldn't doubt he's one of the people that do this kind of thing, but this kind of look like him though. I've heard him do stuff like that. Here's doggies.
Knox. I'm doing something. Stop. Stop. Stop, Knox. Knox.
Sorry about that. I started over there. Thank you, Yankee Free. Appreciate
I
you.
am seeing that I've been gifted a 1-month A.I.P subscription. So yes, thank you, Yankee Free. I was gonna say that shout out, but I'm checking my notes and I was like, man, what? And my phone's just blowing up and I haven't looked at it, but that's on my email. That's on my Gmail. That's badass. Awesome.
Hell yeah, appreciate you. Appreciate you. This is a pretty cool video. There's like no other love from a little sibling, you know. So, oops, I didn't mean to do that. It's a really good feel-good video. But we can't play the song. Go there, take it down.
Oh man.
Yeah, they'll take them videos down, but he's.
I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? They can't take my fucking singing down. Hey, Mopar Kitty, come on
You
up.
never know, man.
Mopar guy, come say hi.
If they do, they do. I'll cut it out later. I'll cut it out later. Hell, it'll be all right.
Your friend
The other day, I
sounds
had
too
like
much
10,
like the record.
10 damn notifications of where YouTube was mad at me. I had to cut shit out of another video. That's why I do like Rumble. Rumble lets you do whatever you want to do.
Say hi, fat kitty. Say hi,
You're
Mama.
waiting on his big
He
sister.
always comes toward the end of the show to say hi. All right, I'll let you go.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Mine are sleeping on the. They got a blanket over there they laying on and sleeping good. He's like, come
It's
on.
hibernation season right now.
Yeah. See, I told you it got a seal in the video for y'all. I didn't lie. I don't tell no lies. I might make some jokes and be some silly stuff, but I did. That is a good picture. He just, yep. What up, dog? Take this picture.
That's
You do have a seal. Absolutely. Here's that delivery robot I was talking about. Russia. I put it in here because nobody stole nothing, you know. If it'd been certain other places, people would have destroyed that damn thing and took whatever's in it or whatever. Took it, hell.
Yeah.
We get some frozen stuff, Dave. I want to see you try to do this. This guy's about your size. That God.
Right on, bro. Yeah. Fucking well done.
Yeah, that's impressive. I would have drowned in the icy fucking water, guaranteed. But peak male athleticism. That's All right, here's one of the videos from Russia. Check it out, Dave. I'm gonna get popped for some Russian rap. What the hell? I'd be worried about how I went too far, or there's like a rock underneath me or something, man. I don't know. I don't know if I'd jump out that like that.
Fire hydrant.
Yeah, or a car. Bam! All of a sudden you hear a freaking car alarm going on. I just freaking totaled a car with my back. That's crazy. As last video here, good dude out here.
Heart-stopping moments on what can be a busy road in Brevard County, Florida. Watch this man spot the two toddlers and run into action, stopping traffic with one arm, scooping up the kids with the other. No one was hurt. Need to say that right away. John Brittingham is the hero. He then went looking for the parents, finding an open backyard gate and a stunned family who did not even know their toddlers were missing yet. Brittingham told ABC News he saw the girls while driving southbound on A1A. You know, that's that road that runs all along the beach. So it can get really busy, pulled over and ran to their rescue.
I was terrified. If anything would have happened to him, my rest of my life would have been ruined. So I immediately pulled over there and I ran out of the car, and one of them was already to the middle of the road. And I grabbed that one first, and then the second one I just picked up. She was ready, and I got him off the road. Took like maybe 6 seconds.
Heart-stopping moment.
Yeah, that's crazy. Man, that's.
Did they
Good
say
man.
what in the world was going on? What in the world was?
Well, they just had the gate open or whatever, and the parents are probably. I tell you what they were doing. The parents were like this right here.
Oh man!
I put a $100 of diamonds. That's what the hell the parents were doing right there. They were playing on their phone or whatever, distracted, and then all of a sudden, if some stranger brings your kids back to you, how the hell do you feel there? What kind of gut just dropping out your ass kind of feeling is that? You know, knowing that you almost lost your children because you weren't paying attention. But good thing that was a good man. Carl said in the UK he would have been arrested for abducting them off a perfectly safe highway. I wouldn't doubt it with that totalitarian ass shit they got going on there. You defend yourself. You fucking. We do have Discord. It's in the link is in the description, Yankee. I'm trying to do a little bit on the Discord, and then if you come over to that one, we can connect you with a couple others. I'm part of that's got a lot of great people. Yeah, Jen, I'm with you. That pisses me off. I see parents like that all the time. They're sitting there and the kids are yelling and raising hell, and they're like just oblivious to the whole world. I guess because they just zone them out. And I got just look in the description, Yankee. I got Yankee Free. I got email address. I got a link tree in there for me if you want to reach out and like that. I'm always looking for people to come on. If you ever want to come on or something like that, that'd be cool too. I know you got a channel too, so I'm always looking for new people to come on and help connect more people. That's what I'm trying to do. Been really lucky. Appreciate you, Wild West. I appreciate y'all being here. We're about to round it up. Only 2.5 hour night, man. It just feels light, man. We should hit that 5 hour day, but we probably need to get up in the morning and do some stuff. I know I need to get ready for the Blizzard 2026, I guess. But you got any shout outs, Dave, or anything you want to?
Well, special good luck to our boys fighting coming up. Fred, Tony, of course, Will, maybe another one. We'll save that. But
That's April, so we can wait on
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. We're not. No, I wanted to say thank you again for this subscription, Yankee Free.
Yeah, so you're ad free when you watch the channel, man.
That's super cool. I apologize for my dogs suddenly and my animals are acting all weird, whining. My dog, my OG dog came in to nudge me, and my cat was looking at me crazy. I heard something sound like a plane go overhead or something. I hope they're not sending the black helicopters for talking about Gil Bates or whatever. Fuck, we were just joking. Fuck, having a
Jokes,
couple,
man.
having a couple
Yeah.
beers, man. Jeez, lighten up. Deep state, whatever. No, shout out to the badass chats, to all of the what do they don't call them blitzes. What did they when they
The raid.
steamrolled through?
The raid.
The raid, man.
Yeah,
Fucking
we got 3.
Blitzkrieg, baby. Well,
Hell
that
yeah.
was a lot of fun. The chats were a blast. Always the chats are the most fun, talking with everybody. Much
Oh, yeah.
love, and we'll see you all soon.
Yeah, the chat makes it for sure. We got I tell everybody we have such a great, I go on other shows and I brag on y'all. A lot of y'all there on the other shows. Some of the other shows I go on, but I I brag on y'all because y'all are very intelligent. Y'all are very in tune to what's going on, and it's great back and forth dialogue. We don't have to all agree on everything. We're not going to all agree on every subject, but we have good discussions, and we just you know just having discussions. The only way you can make a difference, and because you can actually do, having that communication. Once people stop communicating and they alienate themselves and they put themselves in a little hole and stick your head in the sand or up their ass or whatever they're doing, it's you don't get nowhere with that. Yeah, I do have merch. Thank you, Sweet. Sweet's dropping all the links and everything. Let me shout out, I guess, the lower chats because we've had a lot of people. Jen, Jen, I'm glad you were able to be here and the whole show, and James, Jen, the Arcane Observer. We had to get Jen on the show one day. Y'all will love her. She ever wants to get on one day, I know y'all will love her, and she's very, very smart, very well read and spoken. Brother James, Salcedo Paranormal, he'll be back with me Sunday, I'm sure, unless something happens. And so y'all make sure y'all check in. Also Sunday nights, we're doing that. I seen the hiker said it in the chat. Yeah, I do some day shows sometimes. Sunday, before I forget, before my brain shuts down, let me Sunday I'm gonna have 2 shows Sunday. Wheezy from What's the Truth podcast is going to come on Sunday at noon Central Time. So Wheezy's going to come on the show. That was what worked for him, and so I'll have Wheezy on the show Sunday at noon. So if y'all go to church, you get out of church and won't come on and pop on and listen, it's going to be great. It's going to be fun. So if you're available, Dave, at noon Sunday, maybe if you are, you're sure welcome to pop on with me. You can. I mean, you're working or whatever, but you are welcome for sure. And I think you'll like Weezy. I think you and Weezy click.
I may be here. I don't see why I wouldn't. I think we were expecting the weather, and I think we're just going to be here all weekend.
Yeah, that's what
So
I
think that we're going to be here.
If it snows bad enough, I might live stream the whole damn weekend.
Said Sunday, so shoot me a little Sunday morning. Shoot me a little reminder, man. And I'll gear up for a little while and slide on, man. And we'll have a good convo, man. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Like I said, Weezy's cool. He's really good. Like I said, it's gonna be fun. So I'm always looking for new people to come on here. Anybody who wants to have a good conversation, as y'all see, like here, just having fun. That's what it's about, But let's see. Let me go up here. Of course, Sweets dropping all the links. Much love to Sweets for taking help and helping everybody in the community and helping expand the community. Wheezy dropped Sweets dropped Wheezy's channel. Let me see if I can get my words out. Yona's in the chat. Of course, we got Knights of the Storm. They got a show Saturday at 1 p.m. Central Time. You got Karen, Ashley, and Jason Barker. I'm sorry, the real Jason Barker. We got to make sure we get that right. The real Jason Barker. So, y'all check them out. We got lots of friends with shows. If y'all know, it's going to be on the outro too. If you didn't see the intro, I got a lot of different shows on there. And so if you're a friend of the show and want to be part of the intro, reach out to me and we'll get together, and I'll be glad to share your links that way and make everybody grow. It's
right on. Man.
So yeah, in a second we'll get the outro going. You'll get to see like some of our friends. Like I said, every show that's on the outro. I say it every week, whatever. I don't have real sponsors. I say sponsors, but it's not real sponsors. I got friends and their businesses. Dave, you want to shout yours, or you want to?
Well, I'll shoot you the graphics on the card, and actually, I'm going to send you a video, and
yeah, I mean, I can put a
can
whole
tag it
deal.
on the.
Yeah.
I'll come correct when I do come, but spoiler alert, gonna have a business ad coming your way. Boom. Shoot it again.
But Dave's got his own Dave of all trades.
That's handyman. Right. If you're in the Memphis area and you got any handyman needs, we'll provide some links. Again, say Sunday. We'll have it by Sunday, or at the very least next week.
Oh, for sure.
Blizzard notwithstanding, my dogs are going nuts. I think it's just they're hearing your voice, Ricky, and they think you're
maybe
here.
So. Maybe so.
They think you're just here, but
anyway. And if you got enough money, he might travel a little bit and come do some.
Well, I don't know if we have any rich, if we have any wealthy and handyman needy listeners. Yeah, that's not out of the question. So yeah, use your imagination. Yeah.
Let's see. Let me get back focused here. We got Karen Peterson's here. Gordian's here, Carl, Hiker Emoji. Let's see who else. Make sure I did say Yona. Let's see, make sure I ain't missing nobody recently. Ophelia's here. Like I said, I appreciate y'all. Yankee Free. Make sure all the subscriptions and stuff. Wild West. I know Wild West's already gone, but Wild West dropped in through some. I think it's 3 weeks in a row or 3 shows in a row. So hello is not available, is not here. So also got hello, Gordian. Let's see, make sure I need to do like which is better because like on Nicer Storm they shout everybody out, but there's 3 of them watching the chat, so they can turn around and they write down all the names and stuff and keep up with it, and they do a good job of that. I don't do a good job on that. I'm too ADD trying to focus on what we're doing, and if I read the chat too much, I forget my thoughts. But please check out the links in the description. All our friends are down in the links. My links are in there for all the stuff, and I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all keep coming back. It's just an honor to do this for y'all, and y'all show us much love and appreciation. Without y'all, we want to keep doing this because it's just so much fun.
That's right.
It really is. It's lots of time and love, and I was working on like 3 intros and outros and all kinds of stuff on them right before the show today, just changing stuff up and trying to make it a little better and a little different, and so appreciate it, Jason. I try. That's all I can say. I'm gonna try my 100%. I'm gonna give you my 100%. When I tell my guys at the gym, I tell them the same thing. I give you my 100%. That's all I can do. So I appreciate y'all. Much love, and we'll see y'all. So hopefully, maybe I'll see y'all on Nights of the Storm. If not, I'll see y'all Sunday. Double show Sunday, noon and it's 7 p.m. Central Time. I'm Central Time in the middle. I'm in the middle of the country, so Central Time. So noon Central. Weezy's coming on. Hopefully, Brother Dave, and then 7, James and myself, and who knows? We'll talk some stories. Me and him got a bunch of paranormal experiences. Even if we don't have nothing to talk about, we got so many experiences we could tell. We can go on for 2 hours for sure. So, all right, I'm gonna ramble. Let me hit this outro, and we'll get out of here again. Much love, y'all.
Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, please go by the Knights of the Storm and check them out because they are awesome too.
Don't want no shackles. Don't want no shackles on me. Don't want no shackles. Don't want no shackles on me. I sit down with Big Brother. Don't like those RFIDs. Got the blues about my freedom. Got the blues about tyranny. I got the blues about my freedom. Got the blues about tyranny. I sat down with Big Brother and the national ID. Don't want a chip in my wallet, chip in my car. And if I want to travel, it's nobody's business how far. Don't want no shackles. Don't want no shackles on me. I said shame on Big Brother, always tracking and tracing me. Don't want a chip in my mother, chip in my wife, a chip in my babies. Stay out of our life. Don't want no shackles. Don't want no shackles on me. I sat down with Big Brother, no more slavery. Play it for me, baby. Now, do you want a chip in your forehead, a chip in your arm, always tweaking your brain and causing you harm? Don't want no shackles. Don't want no shackles on me. I sit down with Big Brother in the good old USA. I sat down with Big Brother, down with Big Brother, down with Big Brother, down with Big Brother, down with Big Brother. Don't want a spy chip in me. Everybody, I sat down with Big Brother.